on.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Who All Gonna Be There podcast, the place where you get to be an exclusive member to our very entertaining group chat. How we feeling, y'all?
We making it. We making it. It's hot.
Trees, how you been surviving with the live feeds, having them on? Is it a sense of comfort? Are we so back the fact that we get to connect with the new house?
I mean, I was initially very excited about feeds just because it's been so long.
Don't say
But
that.
the one thing that I can say so far on feeds, we have no game bots. Like we have nobody like, and I feel like that's one of the things that's missing. Like now, so far the feeds they're not terrible. They could be better, but if you talk about game talk, it's literally sprinkled in.
Yeah. And what's with the people going to bed at almost 10 o'clock? Half the cast was asleep by 10 when the feeds came on, when we got feeds.
The first night they did go to bed. A couple of people went to bed kind of early, but yesterday
They was up.
I think I went to sleep at like 6:15 in the morning. And they was playing what's the cornhole?
I'm a cornhole.
I waited
fan.
up to hear an alliance talk between Angela, Devins, and D, and I was like,
yeah. Shoot, we getting all those conversations from the episode. That what? Shout out to the episodes, the first set of episodes, because we actually got pretty much entirely strategy talk, which
we got some tea.
Surprised me.
They did much better. Yes, they did with the episode. But speaking of the episode, Eli, lead us off with the episode. What did they start us with?
Of course, we're following up. We're not going to cover BB Unlocked. Dee's now in the house, and Rachel just got pushed off the volcano by a velociraptor, as we all know. And we kick off with our returnee challenge, or not returnee, our vet challenge.
Our survivor challenge.
Yeah, specifically a survivor puzzle, man. Don't bring nothing but survivor puzzles into our Big Brother game. Survivor always ends with a puzzle, and this was a survivor level puzzle. I digress.
They've done this comp before, but it's been a minute.
Mm-hmm. No, it is fun to feel that throwback to, what is that, Big Brother 18.
For sure. Yeah.
Is this the first time they had people hold?
Nope, that's Big Brother 18.
They held before? I don't remember.
When they had the coaches, or not coaches.
It was Davon, Nicole, James, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
But pretty much the people that invited the vets into the season have to hold little platform that they have to build a survivor fire out of. And not much really happened. Some fires fell. D did perfect. And D is our first HOH, which I think we knew. When did we figure that out? I think we knew that on Friday.
We knew it Thursday night.
We knew it Thursday night?
When she didn't get revealed Thursday, we knew what was up.
Yeah.
But we been knew she was HOH. But Thursday confirmed, like, oh, we know who y'all want to win.
Mm-hmm. For sure. We talked about that too, like having the icons be the ones eligible for HOH was horribly done. That was not good. Shouldn't have done.
They basically is just another way to give the vet safety. That's basically what it was. It's like, oh, y'all complain about the vets giving safety. All right, we not gonna give them safety.
But here's the thing: we talk about this, and once again, we have ideas. I know y'all listen to CBS. Contact us. We're gonna tell y'all how to do. We'll tell y'all how to do it. All you have to do was the winner of the comp that they went to go retrieve. Send them those letters. Those letters are safety letters included in them coming. Invitation includes safety. And those people who won those comps are now eligible to compete for HOH. Easy.
Or it could have been as simple as whoever won, like even if y'all were just gonna do the vets, seeing who wins, I think it would have been great because they're newbies to pick or let that group be the ones to compete in another comp for HOH.
Yeah.
And that specific vet can have safety. So I think that comp should have been safety. And then if you win for your team, they get the opportunity to be HOH. Because I would have liked to see a newbie be HOH first. That's always
wonderful.
And it's also a tough thing where, of course, the vets get the advantage of one of them are the first HOH, and a vet's not going after a vet week one. But also, we have the Byyyeee fan votes that are going on, and we would be goofy to think that D and Devins are not getting it the first 2 weeks. So we're pretty much handing them 1 week of safety plus whatever advantage, or I guess if they fail the challenge, punishment that they get. But
exactly, Martina.
Right.
I agree.
Again, hey, a lot of people are here for the vets. So you know what? For that,
fun fact.
Respect it.
So, well, it's not. I mean, it is a fact, but it may not be a universal one, but kind of, because one of my friends is watching Big Brother. They just got into Big Brother recently, and they were just like, "Oh my gosh!" Like that premiere. They're like, "What was the point? It was so gimmicky. Why with the gimmicks? Why they keep bringing people back?" And I'm like, it's crazy because as soon as you started watching, it's been 3 out of the last 5 seasons that they've watched. It's been returning people. I'm like, he's like, we just not get 16 regular people in the house? I'm like, you know what? We kind of say that.
Yep.
You're not gonna bring back the ones that the real legends or the people who really deserve second chances. Why are we doing it?
Right.
But who knows?
Interesting.
But in this episode, we got a lot of context on things that we missed the first day, or the first feeds kicked on 3 days in, I think, day 3, day 4.
Wait, and just know that by this day, Rome and Lyric were already hunching.
Well, shoot, yeah, we talking day 4, and we don't have to get into how there's condoms already missing.
Day 4, Lyric and Rome was old news, and that's great.
Yeah,
like they were like old news.
That was the funniest part, y'all. For those listening, we're gonna jump around the episode. We're gonna jump around the episode, jump around feeds, go back and forth. Just it's a vibes podcast. But I think the funniest part, of course, in this episode, day 2 is when they were laying up in bed kissing, and the funniest part is the group of Yash, I know Mallory was in there. Just like day 2 is crazy. Day 2 is crazy.
She's talking about, I held out as long as I could, girl. Not long enough.
and to be fair, y'all weren't even in there the whole day for day 1. So you was really like a day and a half. Really is like a day.
Literally.
Which is insane, but we already got love in the house. We know it's inevitable. And the crazy thing is, dare I say, this is not the last couple that we are getting this season. That I almost want to say for sure.
No.
Or we got some couples that might want to be couples. You know what? Time for our sponsor showman section. The little dynamics. Because early on, I guess Haley was into Rome.
Shut her down. Boop.
Got curved.
Absolutely done. Yeah, curved. She's pissed at Rome. And now she's talking about Camu. Hey, Camu, dream man. Didn't she have like some quote today talking about, ooh, Camu? I don't know. That might be a thing, even though I don't know if Camu's into that. We got Barrett and D.
You talking about that red corner, she might start liking Chuck.
Who?
Haley. But then hold on, I saw something where Camu was talking about how Taylor, he liked Taylor he loved how she
Camu liked him from Taylor. He
yeah,
he really do.
So I don't know. Camu got him a little
interesting
situation.
Cast. We got a cast full of single people and then Angela and Devins.
Yep. Confirmed.
But
it's a Democrat, but for Camu. Rox is confirmed.
Oh, it's been.
Oh, that was
all I heard about my draft pick. I'm saying that I saw the vision.
Rome is right.
Rome's on the right side of the house. And
you know what?
Come on now.
They're calling me Tracy the flip flop Jackson for no reason.
But know what? Because not only Ali mentioned that, but DM did too. And I'm like, you know what? I've been seeing some things like what he's been doing to people he's working with, some of the stuff he's been saying. I'm like, you know what? Rome might not be that bad.
Listen, he mentioned my man Donnie, and he's like, yeah, I like him. I was like, now how do you like him and you supposed to be over here on this side? That don't correlate. What's going
Well,
on?
the thing is, I never considered him on that side. It was just the whole the red pill ideology, the whole beta, submissive, all that foolishness. Nobody want to hear all
He
that.
just
Man,
talks
Rome got a
he just
whole
talks like
mustache,
shit.
and y'all ain't letting him joke. He got a mustache.
You know what? It's the mustache.
And y'all
that
not letting
mustache
him
gave
joke.
MAGA. That was a MAGA mustache. That's what it is.
Yeah, and y'all on his hand for talking about beta submissive. That man's a clown and he's joking. And hey,
he's really just a jock. That's what it comes down to. He's a jock.
So what it is too is like his jokes aren't landing well. He doesn't know how to deliver them. If he's joking and being sarcastic, he has not mastered the art of sarcasm because
they're landing in that house.
He's
They're landing
better.
in that house.
I'm not
There's
gonna lie.
a lot of stuff landing with him
last night. He was on a roll and he was cracking me up, and I was like, dang, do I like Rome? So I was gonna sugarcoat it, but but let me
win in Rome
because if this turned into a Kyle situation, I'm talking about BB and Kyle.
Right.
So the jury's still out, but for right now, temporarily, he has a reprieve, and we're gonna leave it at that.
Man, you're just mad that I drafted him, and I'm a great scout, and I drafted him in the 3rd round. And I got a favorite on my hands, but no, of course we get all the player intros, everyone meeting for the first time. And it's, I mean, cute, good, fun vibes. And I don't know if there's too many comments about the good old, it's BB28. Lala had a funny comment where it's like, hey, we about to be going at each other. Baby, while they were choosing.
Trees. Okay, you talk too much. Too much.
Now we gotta ask Treese, what's your thoughts on her being called Lala and her saying Latrice is too long of a name?
You know, Steve, my man was in the room playing video games and I was watching on my iPad and I said, oh, Latrice is too hard to say. Girl, I know you lying. No, that ain't too hard to say. If they can say charcuterie, they can say Latrice. No, she will be called Latrice for the rest of the season. And Trees sometimes. Just
no, Allie, what did Felicia say about Lala? Latrice? Because I don't want to call her Lala either.
It had to be something crazy. Felicia be talking crazy. What'd she say, Lord?
Please direct us to the comments.
All right.
Before we get to the alliance structure, the last little cute moment of the episode that I think is good to mention is Jason had a moment with Angela where Jason's like, oh man, I'm so comfortable around my community, but I'm not normally around this many straight people and it's tough for me to feel comfortable. And Angela consoled him.
Oh, so
says she got a gay son and is like, hey, Jason, I am here for you. I am your defender, basically. And I thought that was a really cute moment for both of them, where this is Angela's first time being on national TV, being like, yeah, I got a gay son and I love him and I'm proud of it because he wasn't out last time Angela was on. And Jason finding someone to connect with. Now, are they the closest allies 5 days into the game? Maybe not, but it was still a cute moment.
Yeah. Wonderful moment. Good for Angela, both socially and on a personal level. So, because that's something that you won't forget, that somebody to embrace, somebody you don't even know. I'm gonna be your mama bear in the house. Like, what?
It was such a sweet moment. I'm glad they put that in there, and I'm glad they put that in the show like early. Because you know, Angela just said her son just came out like right when she got out the house, so she was like, "What?" She was like, "Girl, and it'd be so crazy." But yes, and they've had just jumping ahead a little bit. They've had a lot of moments today. Jason was kind of having a hard time or whatever today, and Angela she's doing literally what she said. She's being mama, and I love that.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see. So the next half of the episode, they did really well, setting us up with how some alliances were formed, some of the group dynamics, and showing us a little bit of how the game is being perceived. So Angela and Dee, obviously, they're locking in because Angela is basically giving Dee the rundown on how Big Brother works. And so she was like, girl, yeah, I gotta stick with you because you know what you're doing. And so you my right hand woman. But then on the other hand, too, her and Devins are like, we here, right? Because Survivor
Lock in.
is a no-brainer.
Oh,
And
pause. Put a needle in that. A needle?
a pin.
In? What? Say put a needle in that. Where they come
But
from?
you can put a needle
in that. I guess same. I don't know where a needle came from, but put a pin in that. D had a video that released today. I think it was today. Where she said she only got the call for Big Brother like a month ago.
Yes.
And that she hadn't seen any Big Brother before then. And so she only watched 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to talk about that because let's see how she played the game because she don't really know the game.
And I want to know which 2 seasons she binged.
Me too. That's what I was literally about to say. Like, I wonder which 2. And I was like, I bet you it was like the last 2. Knowing her.
Lordy, don't let D trick y'all. D knows what D is doing. Man, she had a moment today talking to the cams. They really think I'm dumb.
She knows how to do social. I feel like she knows how the dynamics of an alliance work. She knows the dynamics of moving around people. But it's a different game. So I mean, she's gonna I think she knows to some extent, but I think along the way she's just gonna pick it up just because you've done this type of game before. So I think she's just gonna naturally know things. You know what I'm saying? But
I think
so far she's doing all right.
It'll be interesting to see her and Rick. Well, I'll talk about Rick in a minute because
Rick doing what Rick want to do.
So because one of the things with Sari, we was like, Sari, what are you doing? What are you doing? We was like, oh, we have to remember. Sari's used to making snap decisions. Right. We're used to Sari is used to having to make snap decisions within a day or two, right? Like who we getting out of this house, who we gonna be working with, who we not working with. And so she was really galvanized and pushing a lot of the stuff that was going in season 25 in the beginning and moving, and the target was switching and stuff because they had to. That's how you have to do on Survivor because the target moves like that, and she had to realize you got to slow down, baby. Big Brother's a marathon compared to Survivor.
Literally, I have that in my notes. I said that's one thing that's gonna be hard, or see how D and Devins move because it's so quick in Survivor. And Sari even mentioned that when she was on the feeds, when she was on Big Brother, she was just like, you have so much time and you don't think it's a lot of time, but when you don't have the island to move around, it's so much time. And she's like, that is something like you have to get used to. So I
also think that's where a lot of casuals get thrown off early on, where if I just watch the seasons on TV, it's like, all right, nominations happen on Sunday and then veto happens on a Wednesday and then we vote people out.
I do normally say Rick. I've been saying Rick this whole time and then Devins popped out. It's probably
that's reality.
Because Allie said, I appreciate y'all calling him Rick, not Devins. And as soon as she said that, and Devin said...
And that's really funny because since the season started, I've been like, Rick. I randomly say Devins. But it's probably because I'm looking at feeds right now and I saw Devins on the caption. So I said Devins.
Yeah.
But
I like calling him Rick.
The Big Brother game is so... Everything happens so quick where you win HOH. What? Correct me if I'm wrong. Friday's noms. Saturday veto, and then
there's a whole stretch of days.
Mm-hmm.
So it starts. So it's quick when those things happen, like competition stuff like that and nominations. But then it just starts to piddle out.
Yep.
And so that's the hardest part. I think that will be for the Survivor players.
And I noticed specifically with D, because when D has been having these conversations with people, and they even kind of showed, like when she was talking to Mallory, and she's having a conversation, and you know how like you do that back and forth. D's like,
she didn't smile once.
Yeah, and you could like D doesn't know, or she's just not used to filling that void. I can feel like, you know, like when you're on Survivor, like you had these little conversations over here about, you got to make sure you got to get this conversation in because somebody might come up here and get a little shit. All right, let's walk out. You can tell that she is not for these like long drawn out conversations.
And it's great. I was telling my friend too, because we were watching an episode. I was like, honestly, I want to know what that conversation was really like because we didn't get to see it because we didn't have feeds at that point in time
Hey, Mary.
in the game. Because I would like to have seen, because she said she didn't mention no game. But Mallory, the way her perspective was, she was like, "Oh, D wasn't open to having any game talk." So I'm like, I wonder how that was. It really all just Mallory just Kentucky, and I've been to 50 states. Oh, and then I went to Rhode Island. Oh, and do you know I know how to make? Did you know I did this? And then this is what my life is. And D just sitting there the whole time, like, ain't no way in the world. Mallory got more sense than that. I know. Come on, somebody. So I would like to see the footage of the real.
I want to see that entire segment. I just want to see how much she just rambled.
Yes. So one of the key things too, like I said, Devin and D. Now I'm saying it, Rick and
I'll
D.
call him Devin. Yeah, I'm supposed to be the one that calls him Devins on this pod. Y'all supposed to call him Rick.
Rick and D. Thank you. Although I did in my head, I was like, they would have a cool dual name of D and D, like Dungeons and Dragons, because they're both named like Devins and D, because he goes by Devins. That would be a cool little name.
That would be cute.
But yeah, so they talked about it, and they were like, I've been watching. They was like, yeah, I've been clocking some people in some groups and stuff for him. And they was like, who you see? I was like, she said, I see Chuck. He said, who? I see Camu and I see Haley. I was like, oh, come on. Quick. Clocked them. And it was like, how about we form something with them, but we let them bring it to us? And so Devin goes and he kind of sitting around with them. He's like, and they were like, we really want to work with you. He's like, wow, that's crazy. I was thinking the same thing. What about we pull D in? They was like, oh my God, let's go do it. And so they get up there and they think they're the ones who formed this. So D sitting back, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all think that y'all got this, but we the ones who really orchestrated this. What Christian say? Happy Big Brother season, friends. I cannot believe I have not seen one episode of season.
Girl,
we ain't gonna jump you, sister. We ain't gonna jump you.
You ain't missed much. This is a good time to catch up. They playing cornhole for 4 hours. Jesus, take the cornhole production. Take the cornhole.
Truly. And so but here, and the thing about it too, Camu started thinking he running something because he was like, and this is who we gonna nominate. You don't touch. Well, you're not touching this person. You're not touching this person. So Barrett is the option. The 3 girls.
I'll give him that. That was a smart idea.
True, but you don't tell the HOH what they gonna do.
You don't,
because
he would have got hit up right there. I would have said, "Oh, that's what you doing when you win." Oh. Okay.
And D was like, "Okay, thanks for letting me know who you trying to keep safe and who your target. Because if anything goes sideways and they try to put me up, I'm gonna be like, well, Camu actually is targeting y'all. He dropped your names to me 2 minutes ago, even though it was last week. He dropped your name 2 minutes ago. So there you go." So that alliance formed, and it's called the Red Corner.
The Red Corner.
The Red Corner. It's okay. Dare I say it's ironic? It's an ironic name. It's a good alliance name. The fact that Kamu's an MMA fighter. It's a good name, but it is very ironic.
And here's the thing. The funny thing is, before we got the understanding that this is the Alliance actual name, Drew and Barrett called in the Red Corner, and people were going crazy on the Twitter, because we're like, oh my God.
They were making it up.
They was like, how did they know, right? But we got a little some insight. The episode shared some insight as to how they know they do know it's the Red Corner, but why they were calling them that is because Devin.
Out of their mouth.
Here I go. I'm gonna say it all night now.
Yeah.
Rick running.
I tried to catch you before I said Rick.
Yes. Rick ran his mouth and he told. Okay. Before I get there, so
moving too fast.
Look, moving too fast. So rewind. Rick, D, and Angela. They're the core 3, right? They're working with each other as they should. Naturally, protect each other. Mm-hmm. But they were like, hey, we need some protection. So we need to bring in some other people that we feel like we can trust. And they chose Drew and Barrett. I think good options, especially Barrett, because he's on my draft. Yep. So they bring them in and they're like, yes, this is a good 5. We trust y'all. We want to work together. Let's do this. Fast forward. Rick tells Angela about the Red Corner Alliance, which is okay, because Angela is a part of core 3, which I'm like, okay, that's not as bad. But then Drew walks up and he's like, oh, I got to tell you what we just talked about. This is where you said, Treeks, like how you said D was used to those pop-off, those quick talks, and somebody may pop up. I think Rick reverted to that. Oh, somebody popped up. You gotta give them something.
Right, let's move quick. Yep.
You gotta give them the information
before they
find out. He told Drew, he like, yeah, we got this other alliance. It's the fake one though. It's called the Red Corner. And I'm like, oh, Rick, you never ever do that. Because like D said, when he told D that she was like, oh, Devin, I'm
use
going
it
to kill
against
you. Because if it blows up and backfire, you no longer have this safety net of this other alliance anymore. Mm-hmm. Or if Drew becomes a target by any of those people, I'm spilling to save myself. I know about your alliance. It's such and such and such and such. And not only do I know who it is, I know y'all call it the Red Corner.
Do you not think that, okay, I agree that telling Drew might not have been as smart. With Angela, I think that's where an interesting conversation is, where based on the initial look, I know D's HOH, so it's easier to attach yourself to D, but if I had to say, right at this very moment, Angela's closer to D than she is to Rick. I could be wrong. Do you think that Rick trying to be the first one to tell Angela will benefit him? Or
he definitely mentioned that, I think. I think he said he wanted to tell her just to strengthen that bond with her on purpose. Mm-hmm. So, yes, I agree. I think it was Rick flipping. Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. Running that mouth.
Can we call Yash flipping because he's also a financial analyst?
No. He ain't no analyst.
That boy ain't got no job. He is unemployed. He don't even know if he got the okay to go to leave for work.
So I don't know if he actually told Barrett, but I was telling my friend, I said, but since Drew and Barrett are so close, they're like really good friends in the house. There's no way that Drew does not tell Barrett, which we now know he did because they were on the hammock together and they called them the Red Corner.
Yep.
I told you we was gonna get back around it. All roads lead back. Mm-hmm. So we do know that they know about the Red Corner. Yeah. And so another point that I brought up, and y'all can talk about it too, when people say, oh, but this is the fake alliance and this ours, what we have is real, but that one's fake. In my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad that we got this alliance. But if I'm Drew and Barrett, I'm like, how do we really know that we the fake alliance, the real alliance, and not the other one?
And that's where you messed up.
But I'm gonna keep it in my pocket. I'm gonna go with it for now.
Exactly.
And it's also tough because it's like, hey, how do I benefit? I know y'all protected me.
Yeah.
How do I really benefit?
Because if I ever get in a sticky situation, I feel like y'all ain't got my back. You know what I'm going to be like? Let me tell you about this alliance that was made on day 2.
Or even if you don't tell the people that's in it, I'm going to the other house guests.
And be like,
don't save me because they got alliances. And I'm going to tell you what.
Yep. And I'll be telling the people in the alliance, guess who told me about your alliance?
The one I least like.
I'm gonna blame it on, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna blame it on the person I like the least.
Yep.
Haley. Thank you, Haley, for the info.
Yep. Exactly
that part. True. So that was good. Like I said, they gave us some dynamic, gave us some backstory, some history with these alliances and how things were forming. And then after that, they then went downhill, with the dang showmance, which we already got into. And then, Mallory, we kind of touched on it. So nominations are coming up. They're around the corner. And Mallory is like, but I haven't talked to D at all. I haven't had the time. And I'm like, girl, I love you. You're my draft, but all you got in there is time. So what is this? I don't have time.
Not when there's cornhole tournaments going on every second.
And I'm like, okay, you didn't have time. All right, whatever. I don't see how that's possible. But she didn't have time, so she did go in there to try to talk to her. Didn't go well at all. D wasn't feeling it. She clearly wasn't feeling it. And so she has a feeling she's going on the block. Okay, so that's one nomination. D then pulls her Red Corner alliance up and like, okay, let's figure out what we need to do for nominations. I'm thinking Mallory, of course, because the girl was talking about nothing. She didn't talk a lick of game. And it got to be some balance. You got to talk personal and you got to talk some game, which is right. That's true. But again, we don't have the footage of that, so we don't really know how it really went.
Mm-hmm. You know, I edit
that part. And because Mallory has a totally different POV of how that happened. Pun intended, because she does have a POV.
You stupid.
And so the options came up about Lyric, but they was like, we can do Lyric any other time. She's a cute girl. She's just there. Whenever it gets hard, we can just throw her up. Mm-hmm. What about, Ashley no, or Melody. Melody's name came up, and then also Taylor. They was like, oh yeah, I haven't talked to Taylor at all, so I'm thinking about doing Taylor. And then this is where it got Kamu started pushing him back a little harder.
With a good idea. With the good idea, dare I say?
True, it was a good idea, but she threw out Yash, and she was like, I haven't really talked game with him, which is also valid. Kamu was like, well, he's on our team. He helped you win HOH. I feel like you would earn the respect of the people who helped you win HOH, and it would garner some trust with that team. If you didn't put him up and you just throw up, he just lists out everybody. Throw up that Barrett. He won't Barrett on that block. Barrett, you in danger, brother.
Leave Barrett alone.
If you win the HOH. Because he wants you on that block firmly.
Yeah, he won. He definitely won. For sure.
For sure. And so D was kind of pushing back on it. She was like, okay, I hear you. You right. That is true. But I just haven't talked game with him, which is also fair. Like, Yash can't be mad. He did take it personally. He got nominated eventually. But it's like, even if you was on my team, but you don't talk to me, I don't thank you for helping with HOH, but we got to get me something.
Hey, this is not billed today 99 or however many days we're in the house. It's like, all right, you helped me minute 10. And that's it.
That part. And so I like what she did. She brings Barrett in, which is so funny now that I'm seeing the kneecap stuff that they doing. She's like, so if I were to nominate somebody on my team, like, how would you go about smoothing things over with that person or the group as a whole? Like, how would you handle that situation? And I like that because that makes him feel included. That does make somebody feel like the alliance that we have is more real. If you're asking me my opinion on how I should go about it, if I were to nominate somebody that was on my team to help me win, but I still want to put them up, but I want to make things right. And so he kind of gave her some, what he would kind of do. Oh, kneecap stuff. So they were sitting and having a chat, and she said he has nice kneecaps or something like that. And he was like, you can touch them.
Showman's number 2. Come on down.
Listen.
Is that Barrett or is that Austin? I can't tell.
It's the power that she has because he done forgot all about Ashley, baby. He up under the power now, and D got a little power now.
Because baby, he was looking good and cozy, and he did say that was his survivor crush.
See, but don't listen. Don't get misted now, because D, she worked good when it comes to having a man under her spell.
And that spell has 90 plus days to work. So you know what? Barrett can try to fight it all he wants. Hey,
she's a siren.
You're about to be under that spell.
He's drinking it up. Barrett's drinking. Whatever D is putting out. So that was the majority of all the major stuff. Then we get the nominations. Yash, again, he's nominated. He's upset, taking it personal. Taylor was like, I'm keeping a poker face. You ain't gonna see me cry, baby. I'm gonna do what I need to do, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. Mallory, tears immediately. Baby, her face didn't even come up on the screen good enough, and she
that girl was hollering.
Oh my God, you would have thought somebody stepped on her toe with their heel. She started crying so bad.
And ran back over it.
And so that's how they leave us with this episode to wrap it up. Tracy J.
Yeah, Tracy. Go ahead. Yes, for those that don't know, we're about to cover a little bit of feed talk and what's been happening in the house, because like we mentioned, a lot of stuff happens on the weekend.
Not a lot happened over the weekend.
We got the POV.
So let me see. On feeds, let me just tell you guys the most interesting things. Obviously, Lyric and Rome have developed a little flirtmance, as you can see. Is it? No, it's not a flirtmance. We might as well call that a full-blown showmance. They already in the bed cuddling, as y'all saw on the episode. Which y'all haven't seen yet. Which the spirit of Treese has come upon. Listen, if you know a Treese, she nosy, okay? Because you know who nosy? Me. Okay. And she already found that there was a box of condoms open So do I think anything has been going on in the house yet? No, I don't think so. But hey, what they say, you get ready so you ain't gotta get ready. What did they say?
Stay ready so you don't have to
Stay
get
ready so you ain't gotta get ready.
Yes.
What is it saying?
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
That's what Rome doing, okay? Like, just, you don't want to throw food off and go run. Da, da, da. But the fact that y'all are in these little pods, like you do
Bug bed.
Rome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they think they on Love Island. He done pulled Lear for a couple chats. They think they in Casa. I don't know what y'all.
Not so boy, baby.
That's what they think they doing. But yeah,
they were moving faster than gosh dang Caleb and the girl he got from Casa. Like they legit are moving faster than them.
Allie funny. Allie said I would open a condom just to take some, just to call.
And I would open one and put it in the trash can right on top so somebody will see it too. And then everybody gonna think it's Rome and Lyric because they really the only two people. So if I was trying to break them up, like right before Nas, who the new HOH? Okay, I know my name getting brought up. Let me stir a little something up.
And start leaving them everywhere too so people can find them. Who left the condom in the kitchen next to the... Well, we know it only... I know y'all wasn't in the kitchen.
I ain't in no showman. I ain't kissing nobody no pie.
And just like you bring other people. Were you in it? Eli, was you? You was in it? Trees?
Yeah.
I know I wasn't.
Nope. So anyway, so they might get caught up in that sooner or later. Angela, I gotta give Angela's her ones and her twos. I really do feel like this so far is the cast for her. I think she's fitting in well, she's meshing well. I can't wait to go back to watch this conversation. She's been talking to D in the HOH room for quite a bit of time. I think she's in a well nestled spot. And especially with these noms, D definitely is painting a target on her. But, it's the first HOH. Regardless, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have some kind of target on you. But Angela is moving. She's moving so good in the house. And she's not doing nothing too crazy, too out of pocket. And I also cannot absolutely wait because y'all know Rick, he like chaos. He really do. Like when stuff get boring, he like, I need to do something. Him and Angela have already cooked up. He said, listen, I like to do fun things. I like to do pranks, and I especially love to do them with my friends. I absolutely need for it to specifically be on feeds. I need Rick and Angela to do some shenanigans. And I need for it to be messy. Okay? I need for it to be messy boots. And with Angela and Rick at the helm, it's probably gonna be messy. For sure. Taylor, let's talk about Taylor. Taylor is she's under a lot of heat right now. Okay. So first of all, she come off the bat. She already was upset in the very beginning. Y'all saw in the episode. She was upset that Rick didn't really acknowledge her, and so she was like, "Oh, which I don't think he did that shadily or whatever, in my opinion. But hey, if I feel slighted, it's whatever. Because in the game of Big Brother, I don't know y'all, any little thing can put you on the block. You know what I'm saying? So luckily, Taylor had the opportunity to play HOH. Rick, sir, you probably would have been on that block. But she so the first comment that she did say is she was talking to Jason and she was saying that she needs to teach D how to play Big Brother. Taylor,
she does. She does.
Sis, let's have a seat.
You ever played?
Sister Tay Tay. When was the last time you played Big Brother?
Taylor won a couple seasons ago, so she has the power of the Taylor Hill within her.
Not that one. So that was already like, girl. And that girl when I tell you Taylor has been going on, she's going non-stop. She's been running her mouth. She's been saying a lot. And a lot of stuff, I was like, girl, you tripping. But Taylor is really going like this because a lot of stuff she said, like, you got to eat with that. And then there's a lot of stuff I'm like, girl, you need to stop talking right now.
How she did the lady off for the Candyman? Don't say that.
Yes. So the big thing that she's under fire for right now is she was talking about Ashley. She was trying to get Ashley put on the block. So it's been going back and forth about Ashley. We know that Mallory won. Spoiler alert.
That's right, my girl.
Miss
One
Boo
POV.
Pet.
Mallory obviously won the POV, so obviously she's gonna pull herself off. And so they're going with the whole scenario still of picking somebody from the teams. And the two options that she has is Barrett and Ashley. Taylor obviously doesn't know about the Red Corner Alliance, right? And so her thought was either Ashley or Haley. Haley, I wish she would put up, but now that we now have some more context, we know that Haley is in the fake alliance with D or whatever. So D, Chuck, they all think it's real, but D and them like we just using y'all we don't need y'all no more. But anyways, so that's that whole thing or whatever. But she mentioned on trying to get Ashley on the block, she was saying that Ashley, she was referencing Ashley from last season, the winner from last season, saying how she was acting really ditzy and that the whole time she hid that she was a lawyer. And so she was thinking like, what if we can't let Ashley get far, because what if she's doing the same thing? What if she's playing up this role and acting all ditzy, and she could be a lawyer, she could be a doctor, she could be anything.
Facts.
Like Ashley over there acting like she got an IEP. Shouldn't have said that. Should not have said that. Okay. Now, all right, for a little lesson. Okay. I know a lot about IEP. My son has IEP. My son is autistic, so I know all about that whole world. Eric, the professional here, is going to let you guys know what IEP is. What's an IEP for the people that don't know?
An IEP is an individualized education plan, right? It does not mean you are or have to always be in a special ed classroom. It may be under special programs or special education program, but it does not mean the person who has one is special needs, because you can get one for anxiety, you can get one for ADHD, all those things like that. And while those are disorders, that does not mean they're special needs, or they should be considered such.
Yeah, and oh shoot, my computer gonna die. And so I'm gonna be very real. Taylor, especially in the career that she has, she is a counselor at a school. Do not think you should have said that in the first place. I don't think you should be talking like that in the first place, because that is disrespectful to kids that ought be. Now, me, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not that sensitive about when it comes to it, but I know there are other people that are more sensitive. Like my son was spelling Tyrannosaurus Rex at 3.
Right.
Okay. And my son is nonverbal.
Nephew smart.
Come on now.
I was trying to teach him his ABCs, and little did I know he was ahead of me. I said, you can spell better.
He used every single letter spelling Tyrannosaurus.
Literally
I'm not even lying. At 3.
He's not.
At 3. It was ridiculous. But anyways, so the whole shady thing about that, and it's like, and this is me speaking like as a Black woman, okay? As a Black woman on a show that is primarily like more geared toward a white audience, they're gonna look for any reason to like put you under fire. Okay. Now let me say, you should not have been saying that, sis. And if you have some repercussions after because of this show, because you said that, you gotta bite that bullet, fam. Yeah. Like you got some sense, and you shouldn't say that. But then that's where it comes to these cameras. You get comfortable and you forget that there's a camera on you. You know what I'm saying? So she's definitely under fire for that. So we'll see what comes from that.
I will say a quick little pivot, quick little funny joke as we pivot off of that point. The fact that they're trying to be aware of a ditzy lawyer, and I feel like, is Lyric really that ditzy that Lyric is not even an option? Because she's the actual lawyer, right?
She's the actual lawyer.
Has Ashley been more ditzy than Lyric?
Ashley, baby, is if you looked up ditzy, her name is right there.
Lyric is definitely I think she's just naturally like that. I don't even think she's like playing it up per se. I think she's 23. she had like a 23-year-old TikTok girl, like, you know what I'm saying? And she's, if y'all don't know, she does have quite a bit of an audience, and that girl does little TikTok videos and dances all day, and she fits that stereotype. She just happens
She's
to be
bubbly.
more,
She's bubbly and
she's very
smiley and
yes.
all that.
Which is why I'm gonna be real, like, I really kind of was like, lyric, but she is very likable. Like, even when she with Rome, like, I'm kind of like, I don't know. But she is just genuinely a likable person. She's really, really cute. She's tiny. She just fits the like role of like, oh, she's cute. And we were talking about it before we hit record today, and she kind of reminds me a little bit of Haley from 20, right?
Boucher. She.
Mm-hmm. No one dating Alex Caruso.
Caruso now. She reminds me a little bit of Haley, where, you know, obviously she's gonna come in. We think she's just a cute little blonde, but she definitely has some sense up there. And this showman, if she gets an undoing, it's definitely gonna be that. But I think she got some sense. I definitely think she do.
Yeah, I told y'all the premiere episode.
You're not the bottom of the class.
When she was the first one to lock in on that BB Tonium whatever mess, and she got it. And she talking about, oh, it went like that was so expertly, like she did so well, like she just to say that, like to think of that on the spot right there, to tell the other people like, oh, she really didn't know she was gonna get it right, like that's crazy. She effortlessly did it, and I love it. So hopefully she don't get wrapped up in the showmans. Hopefully they could get themselves.
You're asking the showmans to not get wrapped up in the showmans, Eric? We watched far too many seasons.
They are definitely gonna get.
But we talked about this outside of pod too. It's like, but y'all, I just hate how we've gotten away from the old ways, the ancient texts. You should not get to be all out in the open.
Are you not hiding?
It's cute for you to be in a showman's.
Yep.
Baby, you need to be undercover. You need literally undercover. You should not get to do that. Even Brandon and Rachel, they was too outward. And you know where they landed themselves the week one? On the block.
On the block. Mm-hmm.
And that's where they should have been, on the block.
Yeah.
Wrong to say, but
let me see. What else is interesting? I can say that which we haven't got a lot of them on the feed, but I really want to see a lot more conversations between Drew and Barrett. I like them. Barrett, I really like him so far. Mm-hmm. If you have to ask me right now, like, who do you want to see in Power? I don't want to see him in Power next, but I am very curious how his HOH will go. Mm-hmm. That's probably who I'm most
especially this early in the game, because I don't think I haven't, because I've been traveling and stuff these last couple of days. So I'm like, I don't know who he would target. I don't even know if he has targets.
I feel like somebody in the red corner he put up, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he does know that Camu is pushing for him on the block. So if he wins, for sure, Camu going up. And the fact that he knows about the red corner, I definitely think it's going to be some kind of combination of that, because he does know who's all in that alliance as well. Yeah. But he's aligned with Angela and Dee and Rick, so obviously not them. So I
was going to say, but also next to that, I was going to say, since he does know, I don't know.
Next.
Listen. Now, I don't know if Rick and Dee know that Barrett knows about the red corner, because we know that they know Drew does, but we don't know if they know Barrett know, right? So, but if they do know that Barrett knows, it could be risky for him to go after multiple members of the red corner, because it's like, you know about our other lines, which is, I do that too.
That's suspicious.
Right, because you trying to take him out, like, what did you trying to do? You know, this is the other lines. Now, if he knew and they didn't know he knew about it, then it's like good, because it's like, yes, I'm taking away your shields, baby, because I want you all to myself. But because they know or potentially know that you know, or at least your best friend knows, it can get suspicious. So Camu, of course, because we know that he been pushing your name, and you know he been pushing your name, but he might have to throw some tricks up in there to mix it up.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Go ahead.
I do want to ask y'all. Of course, we've gotten to see a couple day of feeds. Who's been the biggest surprise from like all the preseason and episode 1? Who's been the biggest surprise, and who's also exactly as you thought they would be?
Drew surprised me.
Okay.
after that premiere, because he was all over the place the premiere, but he has
Drew's given
out.
what Mallory's given to me. Like, Mallory, I thought you were gonna be chill.
She's an emotional roller coaster right now. But yeah, Drew has chilled out. He's because a lot of people feel like he playing like one of the best games now. You know, he's just there and soaking up information. He gets stuff told to him. He's in a powerful alliance, and people like him. He's making jokes. You got Kamu flirting with him and everything. Like, he is just really. Drew surprised me. Yeah.
For me, it would definitely be Rome. He's likable. He really is. Like, if you actually see him in like a chill situation, like just hanging with people. Like last night, I was like, when Rome was on, I said, let's see what Rome doing. Let me see what he is. He's funny.
When he was mocking the people in the kitchen, he was like, narrating what they were saying.
Somebody was saying it was giving like Brittany and Lane. They did that. Yes, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it does. But there's a little caveat to that. He did have a little situation with Lyric, and she was talking about like, what if the alliance? What if people think we're in a show, man? No. If they know we together, ain't nobody putting you on that block. And if they put you on that block, they know they're gonna have to deal with me. I said, Riley,
preach, King.
Oh, we got rid of you. It definitely gave Riley like his tone got a little bit like deeper, and he was like, "Don't be saying that weak ass shit no more." I'm like, "Damn, bro," and it was like, "Oh, okay." I'm about to find a clip so y'all can see it, but I was like, I cringed a little bit. So hey, don't do that no more. Okay. Let's just be cool, calm, chill, wrong. So the jury stood on him a little bit, but he is definitely more likable than I thought he was gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna post it on the pod account after here so y'all can see it. Eric, where can they follow us at? So they know.
I will let them know. Real quick, Martino said, "How about a week 2 Angela H crash out?" I don't think Angela's gonna be crashing out anytime soon. Angela has learned. I said this on the premiere episode too. I really believe Angela knows what she's doing this time, and I think we are already getting a different version of her. Like, she's building these bonds, these really important bonds with people in such a special way, and of course she got a couple fans in there too. So I think we're just going to get a different side of Angela, and I'm okay with that. I like to see players come back and evolve, because don't come back playing the same game you did, because what's the point?
But yeah, going over the players that are playing like I expected, dare I say, the writing was kind of clear for Yash, and I feel like this is similar to how I would have written him going home week 1. Rough. If you told me he was going home week 1, I could have predicted it was someone like this. Of course, is he unlikable? No, but it's tough for him out there, and a little bit of just over comfortability and just thinks he's in a better spot than he really is. And I know the person who goes home this week is somewhat up in the air. What I'd say it's probably between Yash and Taylor. We'll see. There could be some last minute Ashley.
We need to talk about Yash.
Yeah, there could be a last minute Ashley push, but I feel like Yash is somewhat playing kind of how I would expect.
Yeah, and Yash isn't necessarily playing like terrible. Because I thought I'd dislike him a lot more.
Right, he's not as unbearable as we thought he'd be, huh?
Yeah. I don't think he's playing terrible. I think he's gonna end up just being on the wrong side, honestly. I think. But saying that, I do think the blockbuster is his saving grace. If he can win that blockbuster, I think he does have an opportunity to obviously stay in the game. Well, he will stay in the game, but
he won't last long.
I think he's gonna be. I don't want to say he's gonna be a block star, but I do think if he wins blockbuster and he stays or stays via eviction, I do think he sees the block again. I really do.
Oh, I'm about to have a horrible take. Dare I
What's
say?
your horrible take?
Could he be playing like Jag a little bit? Where I remember this overconfidence of Jag thinking he's in a better spot. And of course, Jag was in a better spot than Yash was the first couple weeks, and Yash hasn't tried to do an onion structured alliance. But that overconfidence reminds me a bit of something Jag like, and maybe all he needs to hear is a little bit of rumblings. Hey, you would be going home.
Yeah.
Though Jag heard that 18 times and still thought he was in a great position. So who really knows?
But his undoing will be going around telling people he's trying to get in line so he can take out D. Like, not smart.
Take out the HOH who clearly has allies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a problem. So even if he does stay, like Tree said, he gonna hit the block.
Yep.
Again and again till he gone. Maybe a kind of a Keanu situation. Like, you gonna hit it till you out of here. Now, hopefully it ain't to the dang final 6, final 5 now, but he gonna hit it till he gone.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But y'all, that's really all we got. That was the recap for the weekend feeds and tonight's episode. I think we covered pretty much all that was needed to be covered.
Why couldn't Mallory just be going? It would have been so simple.
Absolutely not, because my girl.
Yeah, Mallory could have won.
Mallory doesn't fit this cast. That's like the weird. I'm not saying that she sticks out, but if there's one person that I'd say hasn't meshed, of course she would have been first boot.
Paula, we getting ready to leave though. Sorry.
Hey, Paula.
That's my last point. That's my last point.
Thank you, Allie. They want my girl gone so bad. Like,
I'll let her fight, but I also don't want every week block star that just all right. We're really only doing 2 nominees because we're gonna put a Mallory every single week.
Yeah, I don't want her to turn that into a Kelly situation / Keanu situation where they just automatically gonna be the ones going up it's gonna be 2 nominees that's the same every week and only one different.
I hate that so much. I really hope that don't happen.
She is, but a lot of times the people that make it far or go or win are boring.
Eric, you have a problem of defending your draft so much. I know that was your number 1 pick. Sometimes you gotta let them
Your
go.
GOAT, and Byyyeee himself is rooting for her. So if the GOAT sees something in her, I gotta see something in her too.
Did we overreact to Mallory isn't really Mallory? Can Mallory just be a rocket scientist that dresses up nice sometimes and goes out with their girlfriends?
Right. Tell him don't start with the bad predictions already, because that's where he going.
Maybe.
Oh, y'all know I gotta let him off, but yeah, that's it. We'll see. Congrats, Mallory. You're staying another week, and now I got 2 people in my draft in danger, but we'll cover all the draft stuff.
You're in danger, girl.
Thursday.
Thank you all so much for tuning in, chatting it up with us. We appreciate it. If you are new here and you're watching and you are not already subscribed, head over to YouTube now, not tomorrow, now, and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought, like it, and turn on those notifications. Hitting that bell at the top. Going over to Twitter if you're not already there. Follow us at AWAGBT_podcast. Give us a follow.
Especially if you want to see that post, because I just reposted it. So you can go look at that
part. Mm-hmm. And on Instagram at @whoallthere. Turn on those notifications as well. So if you never miss when we have an episode coming out. It has been wonderful. We will see y'all on Thursday for the live vote and eviction. We out.
Bye, guys. See you later.